Happy almost New Year. I'm so excited to be sharing this. I rarely do live stuff on our social media channels, our Facebook, our LinkedIn, our YouTube business pages anymore. Most of that stuff we've moved, including the live interviews that are going to be moving forward, the interviews that feed our Leading at the Next Level podcast. But I wanted to share this for a very, very specific reason. We have recently, I'll go back a little bit before I butcher all this and give you details that you don't want or need. But I will say in 2018, Cindy and I launched a program called Leading at the Next Level. And it was really based on the premise of John Maxwell's idea in the law process. He said leadership's developed daily, not in a day. A one-time event, a one-time seminar, a one-time workshop, all that's great. But what we do to build on that moving forward is where it's really key. And we launched our Leading at the Next Level program on that. We took folks through our Emerging Leader Development course. It was the very first time we did it. We did it 6 individual lessons, 1 lesson a week for 6 weeks. We did that virtually at the time, and we saw some folks take some massive action and just start getting results right out of the gate. And it was cool, but we realized we couldn't go as deep, we couldn't go as broad, we couldn't address the topics, we couldn't serve people in the way that we felt responsible to serve them, because we were investing heavily, still do, into our mentorship, into our licensing, and all the different stuff. We have a blessing to be able to work with companies all around the United States, and we felt responsible to make sure we were serving those leaders at the highest level we possibly could, to give them tools, because there's so many things out there. We don't know where do I look for this? Where do I look for that? We felt like, hey, we can do that for the people that count on us. We've developed relationships. How do we build the content? And that's where Leading at the Next Level was born. We didn't really understand at the time, or at least I didn't, how much was going to be involved in that. Since then, we've written typically 2 new lessons every single month since. So you do the math. It's almost 200 lessons now in the digital library. We've got a very comprehensive resource and so on. And we've been doing those live every first and third Wednesday for now however many years. It's almost 8 full years that we've been doing that. It's been pretty taxing, but we're thrilled with what's grown out of that. Now, what we realized not long ago is, gosh, it's hard to navigate, even with a good search engine on the website and through the app that we were using at the time. It's hard to navigate. There's a lot of stuff. Every individual video lesson that was 45 minutes to an hour long, all of which were approved for continuing or reader certification credit through the Human Resources Certification Institute and the Society for Human Resource Management. All those things were in place, but it was deep. It was a lot of stuff. It was all the assessments. It was a lot of different stuff in there. And we realized, hey, not everybody needs all of this. We need to make it more usable. So what we've done over the last several weeks, couple months, we've had a lot of time involved in it. We've built a better table of contents document that in any of those things with the summaries, typically the summaries are anywhere from 40 to 100 words long, but it gives you a concise outline and understanding of what the lesson's about, but what you should be able to put in place after that lesson. But we've been able to link it to where if you open that PDF document from anywhere you get it, on our landing page or wherever, it'll take you to, if you've got access to the program, it'll take you to that lesson. And we've been able to build in a chat agent. They're all over the place, but we've been able to build in a chat agent into the course itself, to where if you put in, and we've got some prompts on the screen to say, here's how you structure your questions. If you put that in, it says, here's the best one for you. Click the link and it takes you right to that lesson. Now, we also realized, as powerful as those behavior-based assessments are, not everybody used them, and it made a really, really long course. So we've done a couple different things. We've broken it into 2 different sections, and we've made modules. I think there's 16 different modules overall that those 175 to 200 lessons are broken up into, so you can see what are the things that are like this lesson that might serve you and so on. How to use the chat, how do you have all those different resources that make it more feasible. But if you don't need that continuing education credit, God bless you, that's okay. If you don't need the behavior-based assessment, we want you to take action. But if you don't need our version of the assessment, that's okay. We want you to be able to get results however you do. And we've made that available at a lower cost structure, without that recertification credit, without those assessments and so on, because those take a lot of time. It takes a lot of investment on our part, but we wanted to give it to you at the lowest cost possible. So we've made a new tier at half the price. Now, the reason I'm sharing this today on New Year's Eve, instead of watching a ball drop or doing whatever else, is that as of tomorrow, we've done an introductory offer for this relaunch, if you will. And as of tomorrow, January 1st, I think when the clock strikes midnight and goes into January 2nd, it goes away forever. We'll probably never do it again. But we've done a 14-day trial for somebody to kick the tires on this program. Now, we've done trials in advance, but here's where it's really cool. We won't be doing the full 14-day trial ever again that I'm aware of. Anything can happen, but we don't plan to. But we've also, for this introductory offer, as we relaunch it, we've made full year memberships, whether it's monthly or an annual process, at 50% off. So your first year's free and you get a 14-day trial to kick the tires. And the codes are wherever you're seeing this. It's relaunch or relaunch-annual, but at our Leading at the Next Level page. But we've also done some other things. We've launched a new app, an LATNL Leadership Guide app. It's available in the Google Play Store. It's available in the App Store. You can do that. But in that app, you can access all those courses. We're building out a community, an open leadership forum, a leadership legacy forum, and some other different things that we can do live lessons within there. We can host all of our interviews, all the different things, so we can serve you at a higher level. So even if the 14-day trial at no cost, but then kicks in at 50% off for whatever after that, even if that's not something you want or need, I challenge you to take advantage of the Open Leadership Forum, because that's a no-cost community. You'll get some access to many of the interviews that we used to broadcast on our Facebook and our LinkedIn business channels and stream those live. And then we would edit and put them over in our podcast and all that stuff. We're not going to do that anymore. It's going to be inside that community so we can serve the folks that are serious about it at the highest level. So hope this comes at you at a great time of year. Hopefully you move into 2026 and you can make a true impact on the people counting on you the most, and that's the people you lead in your organizations. Make it a great day. We look forward to seeing you moving forward in 2026. God bless.